Wolfpack! How is everybody? I hope everybody is pumped and ready to go. We are on day 23. Guys, come on in, come in, come in. Make sure you drop a comment in the box down here so we can say hello as you come in. I hope everybody's excited. It's been an amazing week. It's absolutely been one of those weeks that I felt like have gone on for a mile, but here we are at Tuesday. So figure that out. I'm stuck in a time bubble somewhere along the lines. Mr. Joseph Garouch is in the house. How are you, sir? Awesome. Give me one of those long messages, Joe. I love them. Give it to me. All right, Miss Julie's in the house. Hello, Julie Edwards. How are you, my dear? I hope everything is well up at the Sunshine Coast. We've got Jeanette Jones. Hello. We've got everybody coming in nice and thick tonight. Rosemary's in the house. How are you tonight? We're going to give everybody Anthony Sutton. Good man. Good to see you back. In the zone, in the Wolfpack zone. Yahoo, Joe. I reckon so, brother. So come on in. Let me know when you're in. Hey, Mr. CJ in the house. Frederick Swan from Fiji. Bulla, my brother. How are you? Miss Cara from Noosa. And Tony from Victoria. G'day, my friend. Jeff is here. Awesome. And Caroline, fantastic. So we're going to give it about another 30 seconds, guys, just for people to log on. I know that we've been messing around with the times a little bit. I apologize for that. We had to do a couple of recordings also, just based around some other, other stuff that I had going on at the same time, and we just couldn't sort of make it work. So hopefully you guys got some really good content out of yesterday, and make sure that you get on there and make sure you stay up to date, because as I say, this whole system is part of the system. Des, my brother from New Zealand, how are you, my friend? How is my Kiwi brother? It's good to see you again, matey. I haven't seen you for ages. I think it's time we catch up somewhere in windy Wellington or somewhere like that. So as I say, come on in, let me know where you are, and also let me know how you're finding the Wolfpack so far. I really want to get some feedback from you guys. I want to know how everybody is, what sort of breakthroughs that you've been having so far, what sort of things have been happening in your life. Have you had any distinctions? Has anything sort of major happened over this 30 days? I did a little bit of a video today on my main page as we're waiting for some more people to come in, but I did a video and I spoke about what actually happened. Like, you guys don't actually realize this, but we started this Wolfpack on the full moon, which was actually called the Buddha moon, meaning it is, if you know anything about Buddha, it was the day he was born, it's the day he died, and it's also the day he transcended, meaning it's a very, very special moon. In fact, it's one of transformation. It's one of his teachings is impermanence and being able to let go of everything. And hopefully you guys over this last little bit have been absolutely learning that stuff, and you can feel learning how to just drop some of these things that have been hanging around you for such a long period of time and being able to dictate your entire life. So with a bit of luck, we're starting to get into the swing of it, because we're in the final week. We are smashing through it. Tomorrow is the halfway point of the final week, and we are just going to run all the way to the end. Remember, before we start this, that if you know anybody that has got value out of the Wolfpack, including you, make sure that you get them in, because on the 29th of May is the start of a new full moon. So what do? We pack up, we get ready, and we go again. All right, so we're going to go again. We're going to go. And we're going to make sure that we smash that out as well. So get them in, make sure that they understand exactly what's going on so we can get that done. Awesome. All right, about another 10 seconds and let's go. Wolfpack! Awesome. How is everybody? As I mentioned, it is day 23. The first 3 weeks of this challenge have helped you become aware of the negative self-chatter. You know, the old programs and associations that just no longer serve you. You have learned techniques and strategies to help you learn how to press pause or even stop when you start hearing them. Now is the ideal time to bring yourself to being more present in this moment and to tap into your physical body, right? Tonight you are going to learn some critical wisdom that could potentially upgrade your life forever. for you to be able to consistently apply and follow through with the learnings that you have had since the start of this challenge. You must know how to increase your energy levels, right? It's very, very important. Wolves, you have cleansed your mind of all the sabotaging beliefs that you've had. You've reconditioned yourself. You have created goals. You are undoubtedly excited about the future. Yet I bet many of you barely have enough energy sometimes to get through the day. Except for Joe Garouche, except for Joe. Understand this, anything in life that is of value requires an investment of energy. So people don't fail because they don't have the ability or the intelligence or the skill. Most people just run out of puff. They run out of emotional oxygen, especially when they are climbing the mountain of success. But we are the Wolves Pack, and Wolves are on a mission to positively impact our world. So Wolves, we must make sure we never run out of energy, right? So let's get started. Ready? Let's go. Awesome. I want you to share with you what turned my health around, okay? 5 ways, 5 strategies I personally found that have helped me gain control of my physical body again. Here is my story. Remember, 18 months ago, I was really heavily overweight. I was feeling like crap. I was tired. I was running multiple businesses, traveling the world on little to no energy. And one day I traveled to Kenya. We did a presentation in Kenya, a full day presentation to 2,000 people. We used so much energy, and 6 hours later I boarded a flight, came back to Sydney and did a 2-day event in Sydney, and I was physically ruined, okay? I was highly successful in businesses. However, I knew that my weight had blown up to almost 146 kilos, and I was racing head on for a heart attack or a stroke. And the success I built up would mean absolutely nothing if I was under the dirt, right? So as well as that, I was not only able to fully enjoy the travel or the holidays I was going on, I was exhausted, and often I was not even in a state of anticipation or gratitude or even joy because my energy levels were so fucking low, right? So eventually the pain just became too much, and I made a decision that I had to take back control of my physical body. See, for years I've been reading about or hearing about research that was not only just confusing, it was at times massively contradictory, right? So I started doing my own research. I read, I listened, I talked to people who were just like me, who had lost weight and stayed at their ideal weight. I found great models that had already found a way, very similar in my body shape, to do what I wanted to do. And from that, I was able to make my choices based on results and use common sense to take control back. So how many of you have ever gone on a diet, right? How many of you have experienced weight rebound or put more weight back on? See, diets don't work. Many of you, when you ever hear the word diet, your brain probably just registers the word die, and that's what it feels like when you're on a diet. You associate something extremely painful, right? You can't just hope either. So what can you physically do? Let's go back to the wolf strategy. First of all, you need to know your why. You want more energy, all of the reasons why you want vibrant health, right? Then you need to know your outcome. What do your results look like? How does it feel to have those results? Remember, we talked about the success cycle yesterday. To change your beliefs, you must first change the results. You change the outcome, then you need to learn. And just as you start to learn all the time, when you start to succeed and when you fail, then you create a plan, right? And you be flexible, you go for it, right? So some strategies will work well, some may not work for a while and then they will. Others may not just work at all. So you need to be flexible and resourceful, right? That's key. Understand that even though you may model somebody who has had your success, your body, your cells are unique and individual to you, all right? I want to share this with you. This helped me lose, I said, up to about 146 kilos. I lost around about 60, 65 kilos in about 14 months. And my energy levels just exploded. I believe they are simple, easy to implement, and will work for just about anybody to increase your physical vibrancy and move your body to a higher energy level. So my first strategy is what we call the power of breath. Right? As I shared with you on day 6, the start of my morning routine with a priming exercise, which involves 3 sets of 30 breaths. Remember the video where I was doing this one, right? This gives me massive supercharge to start my day with amazing energy. To see the quality of your health is based on the quality of your cells. Your cells are like little tiny power stations that just keep you energized and alive, right? Cells, on the other hand, are dramatically affected by the quality of your blood. Therefore, your blood environment needs to be strong and clean. See, blood carries oxygen and nutrients throughout the body, and it's also the vehicle through which toxins and dead cells are spread throughout the body. So it only makes sense that you maximize your health. You need to provide your body with optimum oxygen and nutrients. Your breath is the control mechanism that allows oxygen to enter your bloodstream, right? It engages what they call your lymph system, right? To engage large toxins from your body. It's the only way the lymph system can move is through deep breathing, right? And muscular movement. That's really good. Good breathing. All right, so according to Dr. Jack Shields, he was a renowned doctor. He said deep diaphragm breathing, deep diaphragm breathing, it multiplies up to 15 times the way your body starts to cleanse. And according to another doctor, he was a Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Otto Weber, the director of Max Planck Institute of Cell Psychology, who states reducing oxygen to cells is one of the precursors to the growth of cancer cells. So it makes sense that then completely pumping oxygen into your system is the number one place to start, right? All the great yogis have been practicing this for centuries. So now let me just show you a technique to take your breath to the next level, right? It's a ratio of excellent breathing patterns. And the ratio is 1-4-2. Okay, I want to say that again. It's 1-4-2. And by that I mean you inhale and you count how many seconds it actually takes you to breathe in, and then you hold your breath for 4 times that number. This will start to ensure your system gets oxygen, right? Then next, I want you to exhale twice as long to expel the toxins. So for example, if you inhale and it takes you 5 seconds, right? And you hold your breath then for 4 times that, which is 20 seconds, right? And then you exhale for 10 seconds, right? 2 times the 5 seconds. Make sense? Okay. Have you ever noticed that after we exercise, we don't even feel hungry? Do you ever feel like you could eat a big fat steak after you exercise? No. Why is that? Because your cells are fed full of oxygen. So I want you to try this for the next 10 days. I want you to do 10 deep breaths at least 3 times a day, right? Let me know if this starts to transform your energy levels. So remember, I want you to give this a go right now, right? I want you to sit up or stand up tall. Shake your body out, get into a good state, all right? Take a deep breath in through your nose all the way down into your belly, right? And as you breathe in, your stomach starts to expand. I'm a little bit short for this video here tonight, but I want you to understand, don't breathe in and have it sit up and raise your chest up like that, because what's happening is your diaphragm's getting pulled up under your rib cage, right? So you're not actually getting the full breath in. So you want your stomach to expand with air, but you don't want it to lift up, right? Most people, when they breathe, if you look from the side, they go, and they lift up there. They actually shorten their breath. So what we want you to do is when you breathe, you want to breathe deep into your stomach, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to breathe in as much as you can, and then I want you to breathe and hold that, and we're going to hold it for about 20 seconds. So I want you to breathe in for 5 seconds. I'm going to count it out. Then we'll go for 20 seconds, and then I want you to breathe out for 10 seconds. I want you to expel for 10 seconds, okay? All right, ready? Start to breathe in. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, hold, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. There is a few tongue twisters tonight, Belle. Pick the panel beater. So Awesome, awesome, awesome job. So what I want you guys to do is do that. I want you to do that at least 3 times a day over the next 10 days. So you breathe in for 5 seconds, you hold for 20, and then you exhale for 10. If you have a longer breath in, that's great. Just hold it for 4 times that amount and then exhale for twice the amount, right? Deal. Everybody, really, really simple. Awesome. Okay. As I say, I want you to do this for 3 times a day. It's been scientifically proven that to cleanse your bloodstream, oxygen needs to get into your cells and start to unleash your personal physical power. This is powerful stuff, wolves, right? You'll be howling at the top of your lungs very, very soon. Awesome. My second strategy is this. Water. Water, 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 okay? 80% of our bodies are made up of water. So this is really simple. Just make sure that 70% of your intake is consistently made up of pure water. See, a study by Alexander Bryce showed that water-poor foods or a diet deprived of water strained the organs and caused the body to be poisoned by its own feces, right? Real lovely stuff. See, your body is super intelligent. All you need to do is to up your level of awareness of how your body is feeling. The amount of water you need is dictated by your thirst. See, most studies have found most people are not hydrated enough. So to remove the shit from your body so it does not start to poison you, make sure that you're eating water-rich foods, right? Water-rich foods. You know what water-rich foods are. It's foods that contain living water in them. Okay, so make sure you're getting in that and you're drinking enough pure water. All right, exercise. Write down. I want you to write down this exercise, everything that has passed your lips in the last 24 hours along with the amounts. Okay, go. Write down everything that's passed your lips, everything that you've eaten in the last 24 hours. Write it down. Go. Don't look at me. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down somewhere. Write it in your journal. Write down everything that you've actually eaten in the last 24 hours. And drank as well. Whatever's passed your lips. All right, another 15, 20 seconds. Good. Doing good. Excellent. Okay, pens down. Okay, so now I want you to look through that list that you've just done and I want you to circle the water-rich foods that still had their natural water in them, okay? Circle the foods that have still got their natural water in them. Very good. Awesome. Very good. Okay, now I want you to determine what percentage of your diet is actually made up of water-rich foods. All right, so have a look at the calculation in front of you, and I want you to sort of have a look at what sort of calculation, what percentage of foods that you've actually eaten in the last 24 hours is water-rich. Okay, now I want you to be sure from now on that 70% of your diet is made up of water-rich foods. So drink up, wolves, okay? You deserve physical wealth. So what I want you to do is just to increase water-rich foods into your diet, and around about 70% of the foods that pass your lips should be water-rich, okay? Makes sense. And make sure you're drinking plenty of water. A good dog's got to drink, all right? Good stuff. All right, third strategy, right? Everybody ready? It is rebounding. What is that? Many of you guys would have seen me bouncing up and down at the start of these sessions. I love it, I love it, I love it, right? I'm not doing that because I can't stand still, although that is a good thing. I love the movement of bouncing. See, it creates more blood flow. It shifts energy into my body. It changes my whole physiology so that I feel excited. I feel confident. I feel powerful, and I also feel in control. How can you do this every day? Well, invest in what they call a rebounder. See, a rebounder can change your whole life. The rebounder, it's also known as like a little mini trampoline, right? It applies weight and movement to every cell and causes the entire body to become strong, more flexible, and even healthier. See, the process of rebounding is about jumping up and down. And although it might just seem simple, there is a lot of powerful benefits that your body, because your body is made up of over 75 million, not million, trillion cells, right? So when you jump up and down on the rebounder, your 75 trillion cells are flexing 100 times a minute, which helps you strengthen each cell in the actual body. So jump up and down. This is important because cells have toxins in them. So when you jump up and down, your body is pushing out the toxins, which then get eliminated by your lymphatic system, right? So one of the biggest benefits I've found in using a rebounder is that it actually increases my energy levels through the roof. If you ever want to achieve anything in life, and it requires friggin' energy, lots of it. So you've got to get something happening, right? So I use the rebounder as part of my morning ritual. Just 1 or 2 minutes is usually long enough to start to instantly change my state and boost my energy levels through the roof. So I do it with my dog. My dog jumps up and down. We jump on the rebounder. We do it for about 2 minutes. She does a little bit of a jump on the rebounder as well. Usually kicks it over, kicks all the bowls over because she is quite a big dog. But she does love to jump, which is pretty cool because I do too. Excellent. When you invest in a rebounder though, don't buy one of the cheap shitty ones, all right? The $50 ones break, plus they're bad for your back because the bounce is really hard. So invest in something a little bit more solid that is better for your posture and also for your back. Deal? Excellent. That was strategy number 3. Fantastic. What do we got next? Strategy number 4. And guess what it is? It is this is colon cleansing. Okay, and detoxifying. So what is colon cleansing, right? What is the colon actually? It's a part of the intestine, right? And it's an organ that's said to be the initiator of about 80% of all critical illnesses. The average person carries around almost 4 to 7 kilos of feces in their system. So when the colon becomes constipated, it's packed or lined, it's just accumulated with shit. Right? So that becomes hardened, lodged in the pockets of the intestinal walls. This builds up over months and years. It can result in like 2 to 7 kilos of added weight, causing the colon to become stretched, abnormally shaped, and ineffective, right? Most overweight people have eliminated as much to 5 to 12 kilos just by having their colon cleansed. I know it's not a good subject, but go get it sorted out. See, according to a Dr. Bernard Jensen, one of America's pioneering nutritionists, right, the colon is a sewage system, but by neglect and abuse, it becomes an absolute cesspool. He stated, when it is clean and normal, we are well and happy. Let it stagnate and it will distill the poisons of decay, fermentation, and putrefaction into the blood, poisoning the brain and the nervous system so that we become mentally depressed and irritable. It will poison the heart so that we are weak and listless, poison the lungs that we breathe foul, poison the digestive organs so we are distressed and bloated, and poison the blood so the skin is sallow and unhealthy. In short, every organ of the body is poisoned and we age prematurely. We look and feel old. The joints are stiff and painful. We get full eyes and a sluggish brain, and it overtakes us, and the pleasure of living is just gone. So guys, wolves, as much as many of you out there don't want to do this, I highly suggest getting out of your comfort zone and urge you to go get colon hydrotherapy treatments. If you don't know what it is, Google that. That'll be a fun afternoon to cleanse the shit out. Make sense? Awesome. Excellent, wolves. Good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. I just told you to go get your ass cleaned. That's very rare, right? All right. Excellent. Okay. My 5th strategy, and this is going well tonight, isn't it, eh? What am I going to ask for next? All right. 5th strategy. Ready? DNA profiling. No kidding. This is going to revolutionize how you start taking care of your health. So what is it? Well, DNA profiling is the process of determining an individual's DNA characteristics or their profile. See, it's a unique representation of the individual. It's just like our fingerprints, right? So recent scientific breakthroughs are now revolutionizing the way that we think about DNA. We already know we each have a unique set of DNA and how these genetic traits set you apart. But the new technology starts to give you new insights to your mind and your body, and as an insight to your specific individual health and wellness needs, so you can actually make better life choices. Reports are prepared based on your DNA results and then a series of assessments, and then results tell you the specific products that you need to use, even like skincare products, hair care, nutritional supplements, exercise that your body actually wants and needs. No more just shelf products, right? They are made for the masses. No more trial and error or wasted product and money. No more mass diets that are not suited for your exact body type. Get a DNA profile and see exactly what your body wants and needs, okay? Excellent. So in summary, Wolves, tonight you learned 5 ways to increase your energy and boost your vitality. And they are, number 1, the power of breath. Number 2, having water-rich foods. Number 3, rebounding. Number 4, getting your colon cleansed. And number 5, DNA profiling. See, my wish for you is that by using these 5 strategies, you become addicted, consistently living this way, because they are massively improving the quality of your life. The higher your energy level, the more efficient your body. The more efficient your body, the better you feel. And the more you will start to use your talent to produce outstanding results. So your exercises from tonight's session, Wolves, for the next 10 days, I want you to work on creating new results rituals. 3 times a day, practice 10 repetitions of deep breathing as we instructed. 1, 4, 2. Get it? And I also want to make sure that your diet consists of at least 70% water-rich foods, and notice what a huge difference this makes to your energy level. Number 3, I want you to get yourself a rebounder or a skipping rope or run or just bounce up and down, man. Remember to choose something or an exercise routine that suits your level of fitness. 4, go get your date cleansed, right? It's a colon cleanse time. And number 5, look for more information about DNA profiling. It's absolutely unbelievable. That's it, Wolves. What a night. What a tongue twister. Who else comes on and has a live and ends up with your date cleanse? You do, because you're Wolves. And that's a great thing. So tomorrow, day 24, we're going to learn what it takes to have successful relationships. Usually that starts with a clean date. So let's all have a great night, Wolves. Enjoy your day. Wolves, give me a howl. Oh! I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy.